Watch a master archer. He draws the bow. The tension builds. The world goes silent. He releases the arrow. Snap. The arrow is gone, and the action is physically over. But look at the archer. Does he drop the bow? Does he turn around to check his phone? Does he celebrate? Number. He stands frozen. His eyes are still locked on the target. His hand is still in the air. His spirit is still following the path of the arrow. The arrow has landed, but the mind has not left. This is Zanshin. Zan, can, means remaining or lingering. Shin means mind. The remaining mind, the lingering spirit. Now look at yourself. Look at how you live your life. You are the anti-Zanshin. You write an email. You hit send. Before the window even closes, your fingers are already opening Instagram. You finish a set at the gym. You drop the weights. Boom! Phone in hand, scrolling. You walk into your house. You throw your keys on the table. You kick off your shoes. Your body has arrived, but your mind is already in the fridge, or on the TV, or in tomorrow's stress. You treat every action like a transaction. Get it done. Move to the next thing. You are obsessed with done. But because you are so desperate to be done, you are never truly there. This is why you feel scattered. This is why you have brain fog. This is why, despite working 10 hours a day, you feel like you accomplished nothing. You are leaking energy. Every time you switch tasks abruptly, you sever the connection. You create a micro-trauma in your focus. Imagine a light bulb. When you flip the switch off, the filament glows for a second before fading to black. That glow is Zanshin. You don't have a glow. You have a strobe light. On, off, on, off, panic, distraction, noise. The samurai understood something about physics that modern science is just rediscovering. The strike does not end when the sword hits the target. If you cut through an enemy and immediately relax, you are dead. Because the enemy might not be dead, or there might be another enemy behind you, or more importantly, if you mentally clock out the moment you make contact, your form collapses before the impact. This is the secret. Most of you fail not because you don't start. You fail because you don't finish. And I don't mean you don't complete the task. I mean you don't complete the energy. Let's talk about the doorway effect. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? You stand in the kitchen looking like an idiot. What did I come here for? Why does this happen? Because the moment you crossed the threshold, the doorway, your brain said, task complete. It reset the cache. It deleted the data. You lacked Zanshin. You physically moved to a new space, but your mind didn't carry the intention across the gap. Now multiply that by 1,000 times a day. Tab switching, notification checking, conversations that you end abruptly because you saw something shiny. You are training your brain to be an amnesiac. You are training yourself to have the attention span of a goldfish. Zanshin is the cure. Zanshin is the art of the follow-through. In tennis, if you hit the ball and stop your racket immediately, the ball goes into the net. You have to swing through the ball. You have to finish the arc. Life is the same. You are hitting the ball and stopping, and you wonder why your life is hitting the net. In this series, we are going to learn how to fix this. We are going to learn how to maintain the glow. We are going to talk about the tea ceremony. We are going to talk about the 3-second rule of the samurai. We are going to teach you how to wash a single cup like it is the most important mission of your life. But first, you must accept the diagnosis. You are addicted to the next thing. You are running away from the present thing. And until you learn to stay, until you learn to linger, you will never be a master. You will just be a busy amateur. Chapter 2. The Cup and the Sword. Let's go back to the 16th century Japan, to the tea ceremony, Kyudo, the way of tea. To you, drinking tea is nothing. You boil water, you dunk a bag, you drink while scrolling TikTok, you leave the dirty mug in the sink. It is mindless consumption. But to a tea master like Sen no Rikyu, the tea was life and death. Every movement was choreographed, every breath was measured. Watch the master. He whisks the matcha. Whisk, whisk, whisk. He hands the bowl to the guest. The guest drinks. And here is the moment of truth. When the guest finishes, how does he put the bowl down? Does he slam it on the tatami mat? Does he carelessly toss it aside? No. He lowers the bowl slowly. He feels the texture of the clay. He watches the rim touch the table. And even after he lets go, his hand lingers for a split second. He does not retract his hand instantly. He respects the separation. He honors the object. This is Zanshin in civilian life. It is the understanding that how you finish is just as important as how you start. If you slam a door, you lack Zanshin. If you interrupt someone before they finish a sentence, you lack Zanshin. If you finish a rep at the gym and drop the weights with a loud crash, you lack Zanshin. You are signaling to the world and to your own subconscious that you are careless. And a careless mind is a weak mind. Now, let's raise the stakes. Let's trade the teacup for a katana. In Kendo, Japanese fencing, there is a strict rule. If you strike your opponent perfectly, you hit the head. Men, it is a lethal blow. Ideally, you have won. But if you turn around to celebrate, if you pump your fist, if you look at the judges, the point is cancelled. You lose. Why? Because in a real battle, the enemy might not be dead. He might be playing dead. He might have a dagger hidden in his sleeve. If you celebrate too early, you leave an opening, a gap in your defense. And in that gap, you die. To get the point in Kendo, you must strike, and then maintain Zanshin. You keep your sword pointed at the opponent's throat. You keep your eyes locked on their eyes. You remain ready to strike again instantly. Only when the referee sees that your spirit is still dominating the opponent, only then do you get the point. Apply this to your work. You finish a project. You send the final deliverable. What do? Do you mentally drop the sword? Do you immediately get drunk on cheap dopamine? Or do you take a moment to review? To organize the files? To reflect on what went well and what went wrong? Most of you are celebrating victories you haven't secured yet. You get a match on a dating app, and you already fantasize about the wedding. You get a verbal yes from a client, and you already spend the money. You lack Zanshin. And because you celebrate early, you get blindsided when things fall apart. Chapter 3. The 3-second rule. So, how do we train this? Do you need to buy a sword? Do you need to wear a kimono? No. You need to install a simple protocol in your operating system. I call it the 3-second rule. It is very simple, but it is very hard. When you finish any task, you are forbidden from moving to the next task for 3 seconds. Example. Dot. You close your laptop after work. Most days you snap it shut and instantly grab your phone. Stop. Close the laptop. 1, 2, 3. Sit there. Look at the closed laptop. Feel the transition. Acknowledge that the workday is done. Then stand up. Example. Dot. You park your car in the driveway. Don't just kill the engine and jump out. Turn off the engine. Hands on the wheel. 1, 2, 3. Leave the stress of the road in the car. Prepare your mind to enter your home as a father or a husband or a man of peace. Then open the door. These 3 seconds change everything. They close the loop. They prevent the doorway effect. They allow your brain to save the file before opening a new one. Without the 3 seconds, your life is a blur. A run-on sentence without punctuation. With the 3 seconds, your life becomes a series of deliberate actions. You become the author, not the reader. This applies to people too. When you say goodbye to someone, look at them. Don't say bye while turning your back. Look them in the eye. Say the words. Watch them leave. Hold the space for 3 seconds. It makes your presence felt. It makes people respect you. Because you are the one person who isn't rushing to get away. You are the mountain. They are the clouds. In the next part, we are going to go deeper. We are going to talk about the 4 kinds of attention. And we are going to discuss why multitasking is actually brain damage. We will explore the concept of Ichigo Ichie, one time, one meeting, and how Zanshin saves relationships. Stay focused. The arrow has landed, but the bow is still up. Chapter 4. The Attention Residue. You wear your busyness like a badge of honor. I am a multitasker, you say proudly. I can watch a video, answer emails, and eat lunch at the same time. Let me tell you the truth. You are not multitasking. You are micro-failing. The human brain cannot focus on 2 things at once. It is biologically impossible. What you are doing is called task switching. You are switching your attention from the email to the video, back to the email, back to the sandwich, and you are doing it fast. But here is the cost. Every time you switch, you pay a tax. Psychologists call it attention residue. When you stop writing the email to check your phone, your attention doesn't move 100%. Part of your brain is still stuck on the email. It is lingering in the wrong way. It is the bad version of Zanshin. It is involuntary Zanshin. You are ghosting through your own life. You are never fully present anywhere because you are partially present everywhere. Your IQ drops. Your creativity dies. Your anxiety spikes. A samurai who tries to fight 2 enemies by looking at both of them gets killed by both of them. He must focus on one, cut, Zanshin, then focus on the next, cut, Zanshin. If you want to be elite, you must kill the multitasker inside you. Do one thing. Do it with absolute violence of action. Finish it. Pause. Then do the next thing. Monotasking is a superpower in a distracted world. Chapter 5. Ichigo Ichie. One time, one meeting. Zanshin is not just about productivity. It is about humanity. There is a phrase often written on scrolls in Japanese tea rooms. Ichigo Ichie. Ichie Ihoi. It translates to one time, one meeting. It means that this exact moment, with these exact people, in this exact light, will never happen again. Even if we meet again tomorrow, we will be one day older. The weather will be different. Our feelings will be different. This meeting is unique in the history of the universe. When you check your phone while talking to your mother, you are spitting on Ichigo Ichie. You are saying, "This moment is not enough for me. I need something else." You are severing the connection. You are breaking Zanshin. Think about the last time you saw a friend. Did you really see them? Or were you thinking about your parking meter? Or your next appointment? Did you maintain Zanshin when they spoke? Did you let their words land before you started talking? The master of Zanshin listens with his whole body. He does not interrupt. He does not plan his response while the other person is speaking. He receives the words like an arrow. And when the conversation ends, he does not rush away. There is a tragic beauty in Zanshin. It acknowledges that everything ends. The tea ceremony ends, the battle ends, the life ends, but because it ends, we must honor it while it is here. And we must honor the ending. Chapter 6. The 4 Levels of Attention. To build this immovable focus, you must understand the ladder you are climbing. Most people are on the bottom rung. Level 1. The leaf, distracted. This is 99% of the population. Reactive, driven by notifications. No Zanshin. If a leaf falls, they look. If a phone beeps, they jump. They are slaves. Level 2. The arrow, focused. This is the flow state everyone talks about. You are working hard. You are locked in, but it is fragile. If someone interrupts you, you get angry. You snap, because your focus is tight, but brittle. Level 3. The sword, Zanshin. This is the level of the master. You are focused, but you are also aware. You can strike, and then remain perfectly still. You can finish a task and transition smoothly to the next. You are not lost in the work. You are controlling the work. Level 4. The void, Mushin. This is the ultimate level. There is no you focusing. There is only the action. The dancer becomes the dance. The writer becomes the word. There is no effort. There is only presence. Zanshin is automatic. It is your default state. You are currently at level 1. You want to be at level 4, but you cannot jump there. You have to climb. And the first step of the climb is to stop leaking energy. Stop leaving pieces of your mind in the past. Stop sending pieces of your mind to the future. Be all here or be nowhere. In the final part, we are going to give you the Zanshin Protocol. Specific physical exercises to train your brain to follow through. We will talk about the cleanup ritual, and we will give you the final challenge to test if you have truly learned the lesson of the samurai. The cup is empty. Don't put it down yet. Chapter 7. The cleanup ritual. We have talked about the mind. Now we talk about the hands. You cannot think your way into Zanshin. You must act your way into it. The samurai had a saying, "When the battle is over, tighten your helmet cords." This means the danger is highest when you think you are safe. The chaos is highest when you think you are done. I am giving you a protocol, the Zanshin Protocol. It consists of 3 physical habits you must install starting today. Habit 1. The reset, Soji. Never leave a room without resetting it to 0. If you cook dinner, the task is not done when you eat. The task is done when the dishes are washed, the counter is wiped, and the lights are off. 3. If you work at your desk, the task is not done when you close the laptop. The task is done when the pens are aligned, the coffee cup is removed, and the chair is pushed in. Why? Is this OCD number? This is respect for your future self. When you leave a mess, you are leaving open loops for your brain. You are leaving attention residue all over your house. By resetting the room, you are severing the cord. You are telling your brain, "This is finished. You are free." Habit 2. Single tasking intervals. For the next 7 days, I want you to practice the monk mode. Pick one task, just one. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Put your phone in another room. Not on silent, another room. Do the task. If you finish early, sit there. Do not check Instagram. Do not open a new tab. Just sit and stare at your work until the timer beeps. Relearn the ability to be bored. Relearn the ability to stay in the pocket. Habit 3. The look back. Whenever you leave a physical location, turn around and look at it for 1 second. Get up from a cafe table. Walk away. Stop. Turn around. Look at the empty table. Is anything left behind? Is the chair pushed in? This 1 second of Zanshin prevents you from losing your keys. It prevents you from forgetting your wallet. But more importantly, it trains your brain to acknowledge, I was here, now I am gone. Chapter 8. The Final Challenge. We are nearing the end of this transmission. You have a choice. You can close this video. You can immediately click on a funny cat video or a political rage bait video. You can let the algorithm wash over you like a tsunami of garbage. You can continue to be a leaf in the wind, scattered, anxious, weak. Or you can practice Zanshin right now. When this video ends, do not click anything. Put your phone down. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Feel the silence. Let the information sink in. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I learned today? Do not rush to the next moment. The next moment will come to you. You don't need to chase it. The master swordsman Miyamoto Musashi said, "Do nothing which is of no use." Rushing is of no use. Worrying is of no use. Half-assed focus is of no use. Be deliberate. Be complete. Be the arrow that has landed, but still vibrates with the energy of the flight. If you are ready to stop being a scattered child and start being a focused man, then subscribe. But don't just subscribe. Apply. Go wash a dish, and wash it like it is the only dish in the universe.